This striker doesn't need 5 chances. He doesn't even need 2. Give him 1 touch inside the box, and the game changes. This is Erling Haaland at OVR 120, fully trained, fully ranked, and today he's going to be tested in 5 real matches. Look at this card for a moment. 195 centimeters tall, incredible physical strength, almost perfect shooting, and pace that doesn't make sense for a striker this big. But here's the real question. Does he actually dominate in gameplay? Or does he just look scary on the stats screen? In this video, I'm not skipping anything. You'll see the goals, the misses, the pressure moments, and the decisions that change the match. Across these 5 games, I'll test his positioning, his strength against defenders, his finishing inside the box, and his consistency when it matters most. So before we kick off, let me ask you, if you had this Haaland in your squad, would you trust him with every attack? Would you pass to him in clutch moments? Or do you think he's overrated? Stay until the end, because one of these matches might completely change your opinion about Erling Haaland. Let's get into the first match and see how dangerous he really is. In the first match, things didn't start the way many people expected. With an OVR 120 Erling Haaland on the pitch, you'd think he would dominate from the first minute. But surprisingly, that wasn't the case. Throughout the game, Haaland struggled to make an impact. His movement was limited. and he rarely found himself in dangerous positions inside the box. In fact, Haaland only managed one shot on target in this match, and unfortunately, it was a comfortable save for the goalkeeper. No rebound, no second chance. For long periods of the game, Haaland almost felt invisible. Instead, it was Cruyff who completely stole the spotlight. Cruyff was everywhere, dropping deep, creating space, and making perfectly timed runs into the box. His movement caused constant problems for the defense, and the results spoke for themselves. Cruyff scored 2 goals in this match, showing composure, intelligence, and incredible finishing. He was also one step away from a hat trick. A beautiful shot, full of technique, was already on its way to the back of the net. But at the very last second, a defender cleared it off the line. That moment could have completely changed the story of this match. So after the first game, the question became even more interesting. Is Haaland just having a slow start? Or does he need a specific play style to truly shine? One match down, and already expectations are being challenged. The second match told a very different story. This time, Erling Haaland made his presence felt early. In the first half, he found the space he needed, timed his run perfectly, and finished with confidence. One chance, one goal. Haaland opened the scoring and gave his team the lead. But football is never that simple. At the start of the second half, the momentum completely shifted. The opponent came back stronger, pressed higher, and within minutes, they turned the game around. From leading the match, we suddenly found ourselves down 2-1. The pressure was intense. Every attack from the opponent felt dangerous. Then came a moment of hope. Bukayo Saka stepped up, found space on the wing, and calmly finished to make it 2-2. The match was level again, but the opponent refused to slow down. They kept pushing forward. And eventually, Vinicius Jr. broke through the defense to score the third goal. Once again, we were trailing. At this point, the match looked almost lost. But Haaland wasn't done. In the final minutes, when fatigue kicked in and mistakes started to appear, Haaland showed exactly why he's built for these moments. He stayed focused. He stayed aggressive. And when the chance finally came, he didn't hesitate. Goal. A late equalizer. A powerful finish. And a reminder that you can never count him out. By the final whistle, Erling Haaland had scored 2 goals in this match. When the team needed a hero, he delivered. From early scorer to late savior, this was Haaland at his best. 2 matches in, and the story is just getting started. after 5 full matches? The numbers tell an interesting story. 7 goals in 5 games. Not just goals, but decisive goals. Twice in this series. Erling Haaland literally saved me from defeat. Late goals. High-pressure moments. No room for mistakes. And that's where Haaland truly stands out. Stat-wise, his finishing is exactly what you expect from an OVR 120 striker. When the chance is clear, he rarely misses. His physical presence makes a difference, especially in tight matches. Defenders struggle to push him off the ball, and inside the box, he's always a serious threat. But let's be honest, he's not perfect. There were moments where he felt quiet, games where he needed support, service, and the right play style to shine. Haaland is not a striker who creates magic on his own. He finishes it. So the big question, is Erling Haaland worth trading shards for? Based on these 5 matches? The answer is yes, if you need a pure finisher. 7 goals in 5 games, 2 matches saved from defeat, and consistent impact when it mattered most. If your team already creates chances, Haaland will reward you. If you're looking for a striker to carry build-up play, you might need support around him. But as a goal scorer, as a clutch player, and as a match decider, Erling Haaland proves his value. For me, this card earned its place. And now I want to hear from you. Would you trade shards for this Haaland? Or would you save them for another striker? Let me know in the comments. And I'll see you in the next match.